everybody. I hope you're all having a great afternoon. My name is PJ O'Leary, and today I'll be presenting on the project that I've been working on for the last month here at the Succinct Residency, Cali-Creds. So fundamentally, the reason that I chose this project and the problem that I was trying to solve is the identity problem, similarly to the last two presentations you saw. In my opinion, identity is one of the most significant hurdles that we need to overcome in terms of realizing a lot of the potential that blockchain can have for like real world applications. In real life, currently, we delegate this responsibility of issuing identity, obviously, to government, but then you run into a lot of problems when you're trying to move on chain. In particular, the fact that government doesn't seem to be great at keeping up with modern technology. And so the answer, obviously, is ZK. ZK lets us take the government as a source of truth and utilize that while maintaining flexibility and the ability to pull out specific attestations about your identity and maintain privacy at the same time. And so obviously this removes the need for governments to keep pace with everything. So how does this work? Well, governments, in particular, the California government has recently issued a mobile driver's license application that you can download on your iPhone. So for any California residents, you can do that right now if you'd like. And you can take this application and use it to issue a credential containing all of your driver's license information that's signed and attested by both the DMV and your wallet, which has a private key inside of it. And then we can create a proof of the information inside of this using SP1, and then pass that into an on-chain contract to issue an NFT-like credential on-chain. So from a user standpoint, this might sound a little bit complicated, but it's actually relatively easy. So for Cali-Creds, we built a simple Farcaster Frames UI to allow users to have a simple flow. Obviously, there's much more you can do with it. Right now, unfortunately, we don't have time for a demo, but I'll go through kind of generally what it would look like. So right here you have like the first frame that you would get, and you can pass in whatever address you want to issue the credential to. Then we use OpenCred, which is a state of California project, to generate an exchange, it's called, so that you can either redirect to your mobile driver's license or generate a QR code to scan with your mobile driver's license, depending on what device you're using. And then once you do that, you'll get a pop-up on your mobile driver's license asking you to approve the sending of the credential to the callback server that we have. Then the callback server takes this credential, generates your proof, and issues you the credential on chain. Obviously, unfortunately, right now we don't have the ability to do client-side proving, and so there is kind of a trust assumption between the user and whatever server they're sending to. And that's obviously something that we'd like to remedy when it's possible. And yeah, so SP1 has been a huge unlock in terms of getting this to work. This is my first time really deep diving into ZK Tech, and it's just been a super easy dev experience. I was able to use a pretty generic off-the-shelf JWT library combined with SP1 to very easily validate the signatures. At first, the signature scheme that we're using, SecP R1, was relatively expensive at 38 million cycles to begin with. The SHA-2 precompile brought that down to 32 million cycles, and then just today we were able to get the P256 precompile and take it all the way down to 8 million cycles. So getting closer to the client side, proving there. And then, yeah, on-chain verifying for the cred is about 450K gas. So if you want to total up the cost of what this would be on Optimism, it would be about 11 cents or like 1 cent on Polygon. Yeah, so in terms of next steps for the project, there's still a lot of cleanup and polishing, obviously, that needs to be done. I want to do a web UI as well as the Farcaster Frames UI, and then actually use it to do some real life stuff. So permission unwrapping of local currencies is one thing that we're looking at, and then also maybe getting like a verification badge on Farcaster could be cool. Yeah, I didn't get a QRs like the other guys. I'm not that cool, so sorry. But if you want to take a picture of this and check them out, then go ahead.
Great. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, PJ.